Hello guys, you are welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I am Frida Huise. If you're a returning subscriber, you are welcome back and thank you for stopping by. So today's video is just going to be a chatty kind of video. Get ready with me. Get ready with me to nowhere. I'm not going anywhere. So we're just going to be talking and doing my makeup as well. So let's get right into the video. So as you guys know, I don't do my foundation before. I don't do my eyebrow before my foundation anymore. I do my foundation and my full face first before I do my eyebrow. So I'm using this moisturizer from Neutrogena Visibly Clear spot proofing oil free moisturizer. It works with your skin to help clear spots and defend against breakouts. So if you have an oily skin and then you have an acne prone skin like mine, then this moisturizer should be good for you. You guys already know my go-to primer is the all-time Angel Veil primer. You can see it's almost done. This primer has suffered. And if you have an oily skin and an acne prone skin, this primer should be your best friend. So you guys can even see that my face is even becoming matte already. So if you have an oily prone skin, you should try out this primer. You'd like it, trust me. You are definitely going to like it. So as usual, if you want a long wear, then you should go in with some powder before you go for your foundation. So I'm going to be using my Sacha Butter Cap on the areas I would normally get oily before I go in with my foundation. I usually produce oil at my T-zone, so I'm using my powder there first before I go in with my foundation. Yeah, so I said we were going to chat, and what I'm about to talk about, a lot of people everybody has their opinion on it, and this is just my opinion. Okay, I'm not saying that what I'm saying is right or what I'm saying should be the right thing or whatever. I'm just saying that that's my opinion, and you're entitled to your opinion as much as I'm entitled to mine. So this is just my opinion. So before we go into what I'm about to say, I'm using these two foundations. This is too dark for me and this is too bright. This is NYS Can't Stop Won't Stop in the shade Warm Caramel, and this is also Matte Poreless blah 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 blah. Yeah, Fit Me foundation in the shade. Why can't I find the shade? Guys, hold on. I'm going to look for this shade. Yeah, in the shade Lat or Le. I don't know how this is pronounced. I don't know if you can see that. But that's it. Alright. I'm just going to take this. This doesn't have a pump, so I prefer just going in with my brush and then using it on my face. That's what I do. And this foundation, if you refuse to pump, there's no way you can open it. There is no way in heaven you can open this foundation. So you just have to try to get it to come out. If it refuses to pump, that is it. There's a lot of foundation inside here, but it has refused to come out. And there is no way you can open this. You can get this to open. It can't open. So if it refuses to pump, you just have to try to make it come out, or you throw it away, or you break the bottle. So I'm just going to look for another foundation to blend this, because this is definitely too dark. This is Baby Skin foundation, Bye Bye Doll Face. So I'm just going to use, this is very light, so I'm just going to use some pumps of this to just brighten it up a bit. I just need something that will brighten up this foundation. Hopefully this works. Okay, I think it's good, but I think I still need more of the baby face, the lighter foundation, to brighten it up a bit, because it's clearly too dark. But this foundation do me wow. I'm still thinking about it. Wow, it's still not coming out. So it's either I break the bottle or I throw it away. That's the only thing. Yeah, so guys, you know this issue of ladies taking transport from guys they go to visit, be their boyfriends or whoever. That is it. That is what I want to talk about. There's been a lot of conversations around this topic in the past few weeks. I've seen a lot of people defend this. A lot of people talk about it. People have various views about this. And I've just been wondering, like, is it really necessary? And is it a must for your boyfriend or whoever you go to visit? I mean, this is coming from ladies. I don't think any man would say that you should pay their transports before they come and visit you, or once they come and visit you, they're expecting you to pay their transport. I don't think any guy is going to do that. Well, I don't know. But this is mainly from ladies, okay? It is ladies that demand this kind of things. And I'm just wondering, I'm just thinking, aren't you old enough to take care of yourself? And if you want to go and visit someone, that should be solely on you, right? And guys, as I said earlier, this is my opinion, okay? Nobody should come for me. You are entitled to your opinion as much as I am entitled to mine. So nobody should come for me for saying this. I don't think it is a no-no for me for you to go to a guy and be thinking or be expecting that he pays your transport fare or lorry fare or whatever, Uber or whatever, okay? If you don't have money, stay in your house. That's just my opinion. If you don't have money to visit someone, I think you should just stay in your house, okay? That's just it for me. If you don't have money, sit at home. Don't go anywhere expecting someone to pay your transport fare for coming to visit them. There's this guy I follow on Instagram, okay? And he was saying this story. He actually made me, like, his story triggered me to talk about this thing today. He said that there was this lady that came to visit him. He just met the lady and they got talking, and then he asked the lady to come and pay him a visit. So the lady came in an Uber, okay? So when she got to his house, then the Uber was right in front of the house. So the guy went out to go and pick the lady. So he got out of his house, walked towards the car, and the lady was looking at him, like staring at him like this. Like, guy, like, I don't know if you understand, but don't you know what you're supposed to do next? Then the guy was like, why? What's wrong? Then the lady said, pay. It's the audacity for me. Then the lady said, pay. And the guy said, he was like, pay for what? And she said, pay for the Uber. Like, you're supposed to pay my transport fare. You're supposed to pay my lorry fare. And the guy said, oh, I didn't know. So the guy said he wasn't having money. He didn't take money from his house before coming out because he didn't know that, that was what was going to happen. So he asked the lady and the driver to give him a few minutes. He went back to his house, picked his money, picked the wallet, went out, got to the car, paid the driver. Then he asked the driver how much was the money. I don't remember the fare, but let's say the driver said 20 cedis. So he paid the driver double. Instead of, say, 20 cedis, he paid the driver 40 cedis. And he told the driver, take her back to her house. I don't know if you guys understand what I'm saying. This guy actually paid the driver to take the girl back to the house. That was a nice one. That was a nice one. I was actually happy with what the guy did, because how can you come to somebody's house and then be expecting him to know that he's supposed to pay your transport fare, and you are even demanding, like, pay, like, Okay, so as I was saying, so the guy actually paid the driver double to take the girl back to wherever she was coming from. And he said that was the end. That was the end of their friendship or relationship or whatever it was or it is. And I actually like what the guy did. I personally would not enter a car from my house going to somebody's house without even telling the person that, oh, guy, I don't have money and you're supposed to pay for my transport or blah blah blah. I don't think I can ever do that, expecting you to pay my transport, even for the fact that this is the first time I'm meeting you. We just met, and then this is the first time I'm paying you a visit, and I'm expecting you to pay my transport. It doesn't make any sense to me. If any of you ladies over here have done this before, or are of that school of thought that a guy should pay for your transport, I guess you guys should explain to me how that works, or how that works for you guys, or why a guy should be paying your transport. Maybe you guys should tell me, because me, I don't see any sense in that. I do not see any sense in you asking somebody to pay for your transport just because you are going to visit the person. If you don't have money, stay in your house. As simple as that. The most annoying part of all of this is that the guy doesn't even know that this is what he's supposed to do. As in, not even supposed to do. I'm not sure that is the right word for me to say, because he's not supposed to do that. To me, he's not supposed to do anything like that. So, you, the ladies who do this, I think it would be proper for you to even let the guy know from the onset that I am coming to your house and I do not have money for transport. Then it will now be the guy's decision to tell you to come. I'll pay. Right? If you don't have money to go to somebody's house and the person is the one inviting you over to their house, I think you should tell them you don't have money, and if they still insist you come, then they offer to pay for your transport. That's the right thing to do for me. Because you don't go to somebody's house expecting him to have money because he invited you. Okay? The fact that he invited you doesn't mean that he should have money ready to pay your transport. It doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't. It doesn't make any sense to me that you'd go to somebody's house feeling entitled, because I feel this is some kind of entitlement for me. You're not entitled to anything. Nobody is entitled to that. I'm not entitled to anything, okay? And it's very wrong. It's very wrong to me. It is wrong. It is totally unacceptable for you to do that to anybody. It is kind of an ambush. What if the person didn't have money at the time you go to? People don't like, you don't expect people to keep money on them all the time. That's the thing. Me, for instance, most of the time I don't have cash. Okay, so if I am a guy and you come to my house expecting that I have cash ready to pay for your transport, then the driver will catch you. The driver will catch you because I don't have money to pay for your transport. I think the right thing to just do is to at least have some money on you before you go to anybody's house. If you're of that school of thought that the guy should pay for your transport, at least have some money on you to avoid embarrassment. In case you go there and the person says, "Oh, I don't have money," what are you going to do? What are you going to do? So at least have some money on you to avoid embarrassment, or else the Uber driver or whoever, taxi or cab you pick to that house, is going to embarrass you. Imagine you wear your makeup, get dressed, neatly dressed, heading to a guy's house, and then you get there and the guy says, you ask him to pay, "Babe, pay for the transport," and he goes like, "Oh, I don't have any money on me and my bank app is not working," and blah 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 blah. So at that point that he says that he doesn't have any money, what are you going to do, my dear? What are you going to do? Are you going to beg him to go and come? Or what are you going to do? So our advice, even if you are going to take the risk of going to somebody's house without them knowing that they have to pay for your transport, you yourself should have something on you so that if gasala boss, you can take care of yourself, because you can't tell, like, nobody is your money machine for you to leave your house all the way to their home expecting them to pay for your transport. That entitlement must stop, okay? Nobody owes you anything. Nobody owes you anything. You decided to go and visit somebody, even if you didn't decide, even if the person was the one who invited you to come over, the person doesn't owe you anything. The person doesn't have to be the one to pay your transport, my dear. To me, that kind of attitude from ladies is so disrespectful. And then you put yourself in a position to be disrespected. If I am a guy and then you come to my house and you do that, I'll never respect you again. I'll never respect you again. And some people also say that if a lady goes to visit a guy and she's going back, the guy should give her something. Something for what? Something for the visit? Or what? I don't understand. Is it your bank? We are just lazy. To me, it's just laziness. We are just a bunch of lazy generation. We want to be feeding off people. That is it. Any small opportunity we get, we want to use that opportunity to cash out, due people. That's what I think. If you are working and you have your own money, I don't think you go to anybody's house and be expecting him to give you a tip or whatever you call it. What do they call it, Seth? Whatever you call it. I don't expect. Where was I? I've even lost my. I don't expect to go to some. If you are working, I don't expect you would. I don't think you'd be expecting anybody to pay you anything for coming to their house. Is it a service you rendered? Or you sold something? I don't understand. Please help me understand. Maybe I'm the one who is being unreasonable here. So maybe you can help me understand why ladies would go to a guy's house expecting him to give you something when you are returning. The issue of the transport is aside, and this is also a different issue, okay? Some people feel that once they come to your house and they are leaving, you have to pay them something. What's that one called? Thanks for coming. So I'm going to be doing my brows now. And this brow pencil is from Yoshi. Y-O'-S-H-E. Yoshi Cosmetics. Guys, you know I can't do my brows and top, so I'll do this really quickly and we'll continue. Alright, so I'm done with my brows now. I'm going to be using some powder to set the concealer and my eyelid. I don't think that's okay, but it's just fine. So I'm going to be doing a very simple eyeshadow today. Okay, I just want something very natural, and I'm using this eyeshadow palette from BH Cosmetics Ultimate Neutral Shadow Palette, blah 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 blah. So I'm just going to open it up so you guys see how it looks like. It's all natural. So I'm going to be using this right here. Can you guys see? Yeah, for my crease. You do not have to agree with whatever I say. I am entitled to my opinion because I know after this video some people are going to come for me. And yes, it is super fine for us to have different thoughts on this topic and still maintain our respect, okay? So don't insult me. The fact that my opinion is different from yours, I didn't insult you. I just asked for explanations. If you think you cannot explain, that's just it. You have every right to do what you do, and I have every right to think what I have to think. So hold your thoughts while I keep to mine. That's just it. Okay? No need to dirty ourselves for expressing our views on a subject. We do not have to agree. We can agree to disagree. Okay? That's just that, as far as that is concerned. So I want some kind of smoke around this side. I want it to be deep. That's just it. Can you guys see that? So I'm going to go ahead and pack some lighter shades into this corner, so I even them out. I even it out because that place looks a bit bare. So I'm going to be using this shade since it's lighter than this, just to even this out and make it look look a bit more natural. And that's so I'm going to be lining my eyes next. I'm going to be starting from here. I want to wing it out, guys. I promise doing a liner tutorial. I've not been doing it. Don't worry, I'll do it. I think that'll be my next video, so just watch out. Okay. Okay. I think I've got this. So I'm going to be lining my waterline. Oh my god! Look at that. What do I do? Just going to let it dry. Off with this. Hopefully. Alright. Guys, see, my under eye is teary. It did work. I'm just going to back out this. So I'm going to use my powder, my face powder, all over my face. Okay, so I'm going to wear my lashes and I'll be back. I'm going to highlight using my melanin glow from Colorbox. Look at that, guys. This melanin glow just does the work without any effort. Look at that glow. Just look at that. It doesn't need much effort. It's going to do the work for you. It's gonna do the work. It's doing the work, the Lord's work. Oh. Look at that glow. Look at that. I'm in love with the glow. I'm just going to use the rest in the brush for my forehead. I don't like a lot of glow on my forehead. I don't like it. bridge of my nose. Look at that. Overlining my lips is my new hobby. Back to my conversation. It looks like some of the guys too are the ones spoiling the girls. So they carry the expectations from their previous relationships. Let's say I was dating a guy who gives me money anytime I go to visit him, and he doesn't allow me to pay my transport fee. By the time my transport fare, by the time I get to his house, he's at the gate waiting for me to come down, so he pays the Uber and all of that. And then the relationship ends, and then I move on to the next relationship, and this guy doesn't do that. That is when all of this becomes an issue, because the other guy was doing that. Why wouldn't you do that for me? I think that's the problem of many ladies too as well. They carry expectations from previous relationships to the present. So if the guy doesn't do that, then he becomes the bad person. So yeah, I think that's also one of the causes of this kind of thing. I think so. This is just a regular Macola lip color. It doesn't have a name, but it blends so well. I guess that it is too pinkish, so I'm going to go over with this from LA Colors. LA Colors High Shine Butter Gloss. Guys, please subscribe. We are almost done. Subscribe to my channel. Even if you do not agree with what I said, it doesn't make us enemies. Subscribe, okay? Please subscribe, like, and share your views on this topic with me in the comment section. Even if you disagree, we are not enemies, guys. We can agree to disagree, okay? So just like and share and comment. All right. So guys, this is the setting spray I use these days, but yeah, we are getting ready to go nowhere, so there's no need for this. It is Ben Ye or Ben Ye or something like that. Look at it, Ben something. Can you guys see? Ben Ye Final Seal Matte Makeup Concealer. Guys, trust me, I can bet my money on this product. I can. Trust me. This is going to keep your makeup locked all day. If I say locked, I mean locked. Guys, trust me, this is going to keep your makeup locked all day. No cap. Like, this is going to keep your makeup locked. I am not deceiving you. I'm not the one who produced this for me to be hyping it or whatever, but this does the job. Trust me. If you want a setting spray that's going to lock in your makeup and keep your makeup intact all day, if this doesn't work for you, come for your money. I'm not going to lie. If this doesn't work for you, come for your money. You can tell from how I am speaking. Passion, guys. Since I found this product, my makeup has been flawless. It's going to smoothing out everything and then just keep it in place. Even water cannot erase it. Water cannot. So just get this and all your patchy makeup issues are going to be solved. Okay. So yeah, at least you got a tip from me today. So if you haven't subscribed and you are going to get this, shame on you. You haven't subscribed to my channel, but you're going to get what I recommended. Shame on you. So yeah, So yes, as I was saying, all the things I said, all my thoughts and my personal opinion, and it doesn't mean that you should do what I say or you should take what I say. Okay, you can do whatever you want to do, but these are just my thoughts. All right, so nobody should come for me. It is just not right by me. With me, it is just not right for you to go visit someone and expect the person to pay your transport fare or your Uber money or whatever, and then be expecting the person to give you some money for thanks for coming or whatever you guys call it. It is just not fair on with me. Like, those are my thoughts. So that's just it. That's about that as far as that's concerned. We've come to the end of this video. If you are yet to subscribe, please do like this video, give it a thumbs up. That way I know if this video was helpful, if you're able to take a few makeup tips from me. Please subscribe whether you agree with me or not. That doesn't change the fact that I'm still going to be here giving you makeup tips at least. So we have come to the end of the video. I know I've said that like 1,000 times already, pardon me. Please share, subscribe, and like. Okay, give this video a thumbs up. All right, until my next video, it's bye.